So my experience with the book Psy is I bought it about, or PSI. I just call it Psy. That's just me. So for the book PSI, I bought it about a year and a half ago, and I read it right away. And the instructions were very unusual to me that I had to read a chapter at a time and then go to sleep. But I followed the instructions, and this is what happened to me in my life is that I noticed the following day after I'd read a specific chapter, I would have thoughts about maybe a person in my life or an experience I had been through previously, but I started seeing it from a completely different perspective. I was seeing it from their perspective and I was seeing me. And it really opened my eyes to the past and mistakes that I had made and people that I misunderstood during conversations or arguments or debates. And I started to see them from their perspective because the book is split up into these 12 different chapters. And each one of the chapters is a different personality, kind of almost like based off of the zodiac signs, but it uses the foundation of a psychological, which everything's in threes. It uses the three psychological perspectives: logic, reasoning, and and emotion. Which is funny. That's the one the one I forgot. Was on the tip of my tongue. So it uses these three perspectives to as a combination of those three and the different and creating 12 personalities based on what their if your primary is emotion or instinct or reason, and if you what your secondaries are, right? And so each chapter, this boy that has his heart broken goes through and he has to help somebody, and this person has a specific, they're one of the 12 personalities, and the universe is guiding this boy so that he can have a complete perspective of the world. And as you read these perspectives, they are very much written. They're problems that they're going through that the boy has to help them through, and their perspectives that they have. It's eye opening to you, like it opens your own world. So there's things that in your life are plaguing or haunting you in your thoughts, right? Maybe it's or maybe the same situation keeps happening at work or in your relationships. Maybe it's not the same person, but you get to know the relationship and you're having the same exact issue. And you start to realize is that you keep having the same issues with the same people that are being brought into your life because that's a specific personality that you don't understand. And the universe keeps bringing that issue in front of you because you're being very judgmental and misunderstanding, right? And the book helps you to see it from their perspective. It's like almost like a download into your brain, and you sleep, and it installs, and you wake up the next day, and every situation you had, you start going through, and you see it from a different perspective, and you start releasing and letting it go. And I found at the end of the book, there's this profound moment where um, it's a deep realization at the end, and I'll leave it at that because the ending is profound. It changed my life. I wept. I wept. I wept. It was early in the morning. I knew that the book was the last chapter, and the way that the 12th character ended, I had to wake up. I had to like go to sleep and wake up to read that last bit. And I woke up I think at like 4 a.m. and I was in my bathroom sitting on the counter because that is wide counter with my back against the mirror. I was reading the book, and I got to the very end in the bathroom, and I started to cry, and I wept, and it felt like I had been on the same journey as this boy Eros, and I was Eros, and everything that he had gone through, I was going through, and it was almost like a window into a future, what I was about to embark on, and it's not wrong. It hasn't been wrong. So, um, yeah, the book is the journey of a boy. Eros is the I think Greek or Roman. I think he's the Greek god of love. He's got a Cupid, good Cupid, and this is his journey to become Cupid. This is his journey of learning how to love every single person, and the story of how he loses his love and becomes the god, and then that love comes back and chases after him and proves her love to him when she realizes who he is. And but that's not in the book. That's the actual lore of Cupid and Eros. So you read this book, and it's this the journey of his enlightenment, the journey of his growth, and you take that journey with him. And if you allow the book to kind of do its work and allow you to see these other perspectives, you can forgive a lot of stuff in your life. And it really is, for me, it was a healing journey. It changed my entire life.